The next comic coming up is Mr. Steven El Chupas Elmore. Let's go ahead, ladies and gentlemen! Woo! Let's go ahead and cut that music. So Mayor Moreno, I'm from Brawley, so I don't know how it really works in Mexico. Do I give you the bribe now, or do I do it after the show? I'll do it after. Also, I don't think there's a more white name than Mike Hardaway, and then when you stood up and said, my name's Mike Hardaway, so thank you guys for that. Now, it's Pride Month. Oh, we don't care about Pride Month. Cool. Now, just by a round of applause, who thinks Sky looks like a corporation designed a human person to represent what Pride Month's about? His name's Sky, long hair. The last guy that went up. You know, he either looks like a masculine lesbian or a feminine guy. Right there. There you go. Long hair. So, you just messed me up. Thanks, guy. So as we know, you grow up down here, you always find either Spanish speakers trying to learn English or English speakers trying to learn Spanish, which makes for lots of fun if you speak both languages. So I was irrigating a couple weeks ago. One of the irrigators I was with was learning English. End of the night, we're sitting there and I said, yeah. I told him in Spanish because the rule we had is I spoke Spanish to him, he spoke English back to me. So I tell him, man, I think I got about another hour and a half on my set, and he goes, yes, Steve, I concur. Oh, you're fucking concurring now. That's awesome. That's great. Now, the next day, I was with my boss, who speaks a little bit of Spanish, the whitest guy, other than Mike Hardaway, the whitest guy I know. He starts speaking Spanish, and he's trying to say the word today. But instead of saying hoy or hora, he says este día. Este día, quiero mover los tractores allí por otro lado. It's like, what the fuck are you, a knight? This day we shall move tractors. And of course, all the workers, because it's the boss who signs the check, oh, hablas muy bien español. Like, stop fucking telling him that. You'll never learn that. Now, that being said, I've worked in the field my entire life. And when everyone thinks of really crappy jobs, they think of field workers, which generally is a pretty crappy job. I get it. Now, about a month ago, I lost a bet. And the bet I lost was, my wife said, if you lose this bet, you gotta go get a Brazilian. I can honestly God tell you the worst job in the whole wide world is a lady that has to give me a fucking Brazilian. And the whole thing, I was like, okay, Steven, please don't get hard. Because if you get hard, that's gonna be terrible. And then she left the room. I was like, but I don't want to, I'm a shower, not a grower, so I didn't want to be like this. So I'm here tugging, trying to make it longer. Pours that hot wax on. Don't worry about getting hard anymore. But I'm thinking, this isn't too bad, I can handle this. And then she's like, I need you to go knees to chest. And I said, what? And she was like, I gotta get the crack. That's the most terrible job ever. Look at my hairy ass crack while you pour wax on the damn thing. And that was, like I said, about 6 weeks ago. Well, today was the 6 weeks turnaround on the Brazilian. I feel nice and clean, everybody. TMI. No such thing as TMI. We're up here telling stories. My wife likes it. It's all that matters. So, yeah, Sky likes it. Where is Sky tonight? My wife's not here. That's fine. So, as we all know, little kids tend to be the most honest people in the world. I have a 5-year-old son, thinks I'm the coolest guy ever. Never seen me without a beard. last Sunday, I decided to shave a mustache because I went and saw Top Gun. Thinking I look like a fighter pilot and I look like a fat guy with a mustache. It's cool. I turned the corner. I don't have that equipment. Remember I told you, shower, not a grower? Yeah, I turned the corner, and he looks at me and he goes, Jack, you look fucking ridiculous. He said, you're looking ridiculous. There's nothing that hurts your ego more than having a 5-year-old little kid.
5 minutes!
Oh, come on, he's got to finish that. You can still go.
Yeah, your ego's smoked when the 5-year-old tells you you look ridiculous. So I went ahead and took all his toys from his room and said, guess who still has the power? This guy right here. Hey, thank you guys for coming out, guys.
All right. Next comic up on stage, guys, we have another lady coming up on board. Let's give it up for Miss Stacy Johnson. All
¿Algo que crees que diga?
Just glad Oliva is coming up. Sorry. Can't do my anyway. I love how everyone else is just very chill and I look like I'm going to a damn interview. That's great. So I am a single mother and I have a 3-year-old. Let me tell you, my daughter's gonna get bullied. I'm telling you, she's gonna get bullied. Here's why. So my daughter's a snitch, right? So I swear to God, she will snitch on the smallest thing ever. Like, it doesn't matter. Somebody could be getting water. Somebody could be using the bathroom. You know, we have another little kid, and he shits on himself all the time. And she knows how that's a bad thing because she's potty trained, like a good child. And so she'll sit there and come and tell me, like, oh, like, Isaiah, because that's his name. Peed on himself or whatever, and I'm like, so what? It's not your problem, But so one day Isaiah hit her, right? And she came to me and she's like, Isaiah hit me, and I was like, hit him back. What are you talking about? Why are you coming to me for? Hit that small little nigga back. Like, look, you gonna get bullied for being a snitch, and I don't need that, right? Like, you a black person, they're scared of you already because of your color, so you might as well just work with it. Look, I love being back here. I came from San Diego, been back for a few months, and I love being back here because honestly, I love how like y'all just don't give a shit, you know? Like y'all just outwardly racist, and so are the black people, you know? I love that y'all just outwardly racist because you go to San Diego and like they racist, but like they hide their racism, you know? And like it's okay, but I'd rather you just be upfront and honest with me, you know what I mean? So one time I almost got in trouble because we know y'all say the N-word. It's no secret. We all know. We know. Okay. So for the most part, I was like, okay, I say the B word, it is what it is, right? I went to San Diego, said the B word, and they were like, oh, no, you don't do that here. And I was like, oh, no, y'all don't do that here? Okay, cool. So I'm just got my ass beat in fucking San Diego because I said the B word. So I just stopped saying that shit. Being in San Diego. So I went to San Diego to go to Job Corps, right? And Job Corps was fun. Let me tell you. The amount of interesting people I have met at Job Corps is fantastic. So I went during COVID, right? So I did my 2 weeks in quarantine, and I got out of quarantine. And then they talking about we need to have a meeting. And I'm like, I just got out of quarantine. I know damn well I didn't do shit. So somebody else is in trouble. And I'm here for it, right? So we go and we have this big assembly. And they were like, okay, so we need to discuss the problem that's happening in Job Corps. And I'm like, ooh, what's the problem? And they're like, so we need you guys to understand that drinking hand sanitizer is not a good thing because because people are going to the hospital. And I'm like, no fucking way. You mean to tell me? Now, this is during COVID where we were not allowed to leave job corps. So you mean to tell me that niggas is drinking hand sanitizer just to get off? Like, but the funny thing is that this is some dumb shit, right? But at the same time, they're very smart about it, right? They take the hand sanitizer, they steal it from the wall. So they open it, they steal it from the wall, and they take it to the culinary students. They take it to the culinary students, and the students are cooking it up to take all the rest of the chemicals out of it, so it's just pure alcohol. And then they put it inside Gatorade bottles that they give them for free. And I'm like, this is a great idea. Why didn't I ever think of this? I have a bunch of hand sanitizer at home. So I'm busting up laughing during this meeting. And they're like, why are you laughing? This is not funny. This is a serious matter. People are dying. I was like, look, they ain't dying. They have a tummy ache. Like, just give them some aspirin. They'll be fine. Like, it's not that serious. And so I made a joke. It was a joke. And I was like, y'all say no to hand sanitizer because apparently it's bad for you. You know, so say no minutes. I'm gonna finish. So I was like, y'all say no to hand sanitizer, right? And she's like, I hope you said no to hand sanitizer. I said, yeah, of course. I'm not dumb. I do Sharpies. That's my time. Thank you.
All right, guys, let's give it a hand. That was Stacy Johnson. All right. All right, here we go. The next one that we have coming up today is Miss Oliva. She's right here. Right.
That guy cannot get enough lights and back up. It's nitro. Jeez, how is everybody doing? Everybody getting their food? Yes, everybody nice and well fed? I gotta make sure that I'm good because I'm gonna take care. So. Hey, cheers! Yeah, that's the one. I'm throwing people on the ground. How is everybody? Oh, I already asked that. I don't give a shit anymore. I lost a couple weights. I lost a little weight recently, but I'll be honest, I don't share food. I don't like sharing food. I don't think it's a good idea, especially now with COVID. Who shares food, right? Those guys back there, the ones that are talking. I used to be a substitute teacher, so I'm used to people, not paying attention when I'm up here. Doesn't bother me at all. I experimented with my sexuality when I was in college, or at least that's what they call it, sexuality. I wasn't having much sex, I was just going on dates. And I dated the straight contingent. I dated a straight boy. Yeah, that's right. A straight boy dated. I had the Rachel. You guys remember the Rachel from Friends? Take a minute. That's right. The Rachel and me. Woo. I was about this weight too. So we went on a date. It was in Santa Barbara and he took me to Carol's. And he was trying to give me a historical, Carol's is, the first one was in Santa Barbara. So I brought you here. And I'm like, fucking Carol's, come on. I wanted to go to the beach. I wanted to see something, like a nice view or whatever while I ate. Seafood, something good. No, Carol's. Straight guys. It was cool. He got a booth, so I was like, oh, he cares about my comfort. Cool. But then he sat on the same side as me. That's right. Only the ladies are laughing at that because guys are like, whoa, there's nothing wrong with that. But let me tell you something. I want to have dinner with you and see you the way God intended, right? Like this. I want to see your eyes. I want to catch a vibe. HD. This is not what you want to see when you're eating. I'll show it to you guys too. You don't want to see that. Can I have some fries? How's that California burger? That's what we have at Carol's. California fucking burgers. Anyway, I stopped dating the straights. They worked for me. I dated this beautiful red hair. Oh, she had pubic alopecia. I still think of her. Don't tell my wife. That's right, I got married in 2014, so I've been married for a while. And it's great, because I like to talk a lot of shit. I'm from Calexico, by the way, so I like to talk a lot of shit. Yeah, that's right, Calexico, what's up? Woo! Don't let anybody tell anybody that Calexico's not the shit. We're the fucking shit. We speak both languages, we all fucking know our words instead of... No, we don't have fucking speak publicly. Yeah, that's right. Oh, don't let me get on my soapbox, you guys. So, yeah, I married a girl from Brawley. And it's perfect because she's... Woo! It's perfect because I like to talk a lot of shit from Calexico, and she likes to fight. She's from Brawley. So it's like I'm married into my own personal security. I love having security detail. It's my favorite thing. One of the things that we fight about the most is what we're going to eat. You know, that's the age-old couples question. What are you going to eat? What do you feel like eating? What do you want to eat? How about this? What do you want to eat? So annoying. I think that a lot of things would be solved if we all just had like those cafeteria lunch menus, remember? Remember in grade school when you knew what you were having for breakfast and you knew what you were having for lunch? I want that life again. Because I'll tell you, it's going to get me no worse. That conversation, it's going to get us all even worse.
5 minutes.
Thank you so much. My name is Oliva. Have a great night.
All right, now we have Glado. Put all your shirt back. You have me all like over everything around your shirt. All right, let's give it up for Glado. Let's give it up for Glado Olivas, guys. All right. Now the next person coming out, the next comic coming out on stage, guys. He works selling cars, autos, right? And he works for a dealership. When he told me the brand that he was working on, I'm like, oh no, fucker, I can't say that. But he's a dealership for Ford. Let's give it up for Mr. Jesse Enriquez. All right.
What the fuck is up, everybody?
No, we can't start the show.
Tell us about the car. That's a joke? Where's a joke?
No, that was like a bad blowjob. All right, where's the judge?
Body break.
All right, who's the ass do I got to kiss around here?
Everybody, tell us about your
I'm
last
not just kissing, I'm licking too. Oh, shut up. Come on,
Well, it sounds like Elmore's ready for that.
He's been ready. So, what, for the judge?
I can put her
What's
down.
the best etiquette for approaching a salesman?
She might be able to hear it.
What's that?
What's the best way to approach a salesman?
With money.
Yeah.
And good credit. God damn, I almost fell. This is not safe. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and start.
Yes, start. Go for
All
it.
right. When it's 5 minutes, just put your hand up. You're screaming. You sound like that.
I'd like to.
I bet you do. You sound like that lady in Austin Powers. I'm joking. You can yell. If I drop the mic and I freak out, no, my fault. Is that Mike? Mike Wagner? Man, you're looking sharp.
Thanks, bro.
Jesus, I hope I look like this guy when I'm older. How old are you?
58.
Yes. I don't even look half as good as this guy. I'm looking sharp. I'm not gay, but if we had to do a circle jerk, I'm sitting next to you. To your left, because I'm right-handed. Everybody here from the valley? We got El Centro in the house? Raleigh? Bunch of island motherfuckers in there. Westmoreland? I'm the only one? Tell them that. We got an island in the house? No crack smoking activities? Alright. I love the valley. We're going to do this little thing called You Might Be From the Valley. So, if all your exes know each other, you might be from the valley. Bonus points if they hooked up with each other. If you go to Mets flat-chested and come back with double D's, you might be from the valley. If you think being a CEO is the best job in the world, you might be from the valley. If you date the guys that the CEOs are babysitting, you might be from the valley. If you shotgun blast dick pics to every girl you know in hopes of getting a crumb of pussy, if you eat carne asada fries but balance it out with a shaving wink on the daily, you might be from the valley. If you've had gonorrhea more than once, call me. I mean, it's a little penicillin, you're fine. I heard. Bonus point. If you and your partner both caught an STD and didn't say shit to each other because you're both fucking around, if you like to go to Burgers and Beer and harass the waitresses, you might be from the valley. If you act single on social media and tell people, yeah, I have a partner, we live together, but we're not really together, I'm so over dating. I have a girlfriend now. We got people cheering because I'm out of their inbox. Yeah, I have a girlfriend now. I remember I used to be a bad boyfriend. I still am, but I remember. Does any guys right here do ass play with their homies and their coworkers? You know, like you walk by your friends and they like slap your ass, or like you throw something down on purpose and you're like, "Get it, boy!" It's fun, right? We all do that shit. Good times. I got you later tonight. 5 minutes. But you don't do that shit with your girlfriend. Because girls like to play with our ass too. They're like, hey, don't do that shit. I'll tell you why. You let that slide, next thing you know, finger in the ass. I know it happened to me. Started with a well-manicured toe. Next thing you know, she comes home with a double-headed dildo, and guess who's getting the big end?
You're the man.
Right? And she got it at a yard sale. It was new to us, and the big end had a scab on it. And on the side it said Beyond Meat. Lana, you know what I'm talking about. I had a customer come in the other day. Am I close? You're gonna yell because you're gonna scare me. Scare the shit out of me. I had a customer come in the other day.
Now you are. Keep going. I'm the official timer.
She was looking for a white SUV. Came in with the whole family, right? Bunch of kids, about 5 or 6 kids.
5 minutes.
So they're like, we want a white SUV. So I go to the back and I come back. I'm like, we don't have a white one. Would you take it in the brown? And the guy looks at her, he's like, well, if she took it in the brown, we wouldn't have all these damn kids.
right. One last thing. How do you keep a room full of assholes in suspense? I'll tell you later.
All right, guys, let's give it up for Jesse Enrique. All right, so the winners for this event, we're going to introduce for Mr. Second Place. Let's give it up for Mr. Elmore Shupa. What? Yeah, come up here. Yeah. Come on, Pilon. All right, cool. All right. So, what is he getting? Nothing? Just a clap? All right! Let's give it up for Mr. Juan Molina. What's the talent right here? All right, he's got trophies. Oh, second place. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first place winner here tonight. Let's give it up for Mr. Jesse Enrique. And here giving you the award is Mr. Juan Molina from Wilson Comedy. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, you have our winners for tonight. All right. Oh, there Chupas. Hey, Chupas, let him go, let him go. There's no need to be grabbing any ass. I told you that. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to bring up all the 4 roasters that are coming up here. So, the first one is Steven Elmore and Shupas. Again, let's have him come up here. And he's going to go versus Miss Clara Olivas. The second battle, ladies and gentlemen, the second battle. We're going to have Reo and Chato Cordova. Come right up, please. And he's going to go versus Mr. Jesse, the most interesting car salesman of the crew. Enriquez. So, guys, here are your 4 roasters that are going to go up. The first 2 that are going to be going up is going to be Mr. Elmore and Clara Olivas. Sorry, it's weird.
I feel like we're fucking looking into our fucking
It's just so that we can see who you guys are on. That's why you're all here.
Like, you ever watch the movie It? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ladies first.
So, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I just want to say, Clara always talks about how her job is to be an Uber driver or whatever kind of driver. But looking at her, she looks like a Husky Boys model from like the old Sears catalog. A 12-year-old boy, I like to dress like that too. There's one.
I don't know Stephen John very well. I met him maybe a couple months ago. And the first time that I met him, my friend was like, he won third place, right? He won third place.
Oh, second place again.
Second place, yeah,
First
second
loser.
place.
Yeah.
He's always a first loser. Can I go over? At the same time? Oh, he has to come back at it? Come back.
So it's really easy, in my opinion, to be able to choose differences between the 2 of us. But I want to focus on the likes we have. I have no hair. Clara has very little hair. I deal with boob sweat. She deals with boob sweat. I'm married. She's married. My wife doesn't think I'm funny. And apparently she's married to every one of you guys because you don't think she's funny.
That's what keeps you in second place. That was easy. Go ahead.
So we have this comedians like text group, and Clara said something about me being stupid, and she wanted to roast somebody else because apparently all my jokes are about having a little dick and whatever, and how she's seen more vaginas. All those things are true. But I'm glad Clara's married, and I'm glad so am I, because if I wasn't married and she wasn't married, we'd be fighting for the same girl with our weak ass fucking shitty humor games.
My
Stop the
wife,
groaning, come on guys.
Almost there.
No, I was telling him to stop groaning.
well, he wants everybody to stop growing. The white man spoke. Everybody listen.
That's four. Well, I mean, it is nice to know that Clara knows where she stands. She's from Calexico, so therefore, I'm the white guy. She's used to taking orders, probably. Right?
The first time I met Stephen John, he had won second place, and I was like, hey, what's up? What do you think? To my buddies. One of my friends said, it's pretty cute. Why don't you call him over? So I did. And then I was so happy about social distancing because this motherfucker stinks like a bitch.
I mean, if we're all being honest, that might be true, but it's the summertime and we're in the evening. And Clara is the face of Summer's Eve. Jesus Christ. That's 5. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys.
All right, guys, we have these two. Let's hear it for Clara. Let's hear it for Elmore. Hey, you know what? That's not fair, man. You gotta go all the way back. Come on.
What are the races for?
Right. And just to be fair, yeah, she is from Calexico. I am from Calexico too, so we're not used to getting the.
We're not. Oh, you fucked it up?
We're not used to taking orders. We just like to make our white people be our bitches. All right.
Okay, I think Elmore had more like prepared in what he had to say, so
That'll work.
I thought that she had quick little liners, but I also liked the way that he delivered, so I'm going to go with Elmore as well.
All right.
I have to go to Steve. He's a white guy.
Hey, yo! Just like that. Calexico. All right, good for you.
Steve won.
Steve, all right.
Here's Steve, here's your credit card back.
Oh, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for this battle, this girls' battle here, the winner is Mr. Steve Elmore. Coming up, let's give it up for Mr. Jesse Enriquez. Come on up, please. All right, our first place winner here. And the next one, his contender will be Mr. Reo Echado Cordova. Let's give it up again.
Con las nalgas.
All right, here we go.
Where's the other mic? Elmore kept it. Elmore kept the wireless.
All right, brother. All right.
Make sure you turn it off.
Heads on.
Get in the shot.
Oh, ready? Mayor? Alright. Oh, sure. Oh, damn, so intimidating. Wow. Well, where the fuck do I start? Hey, bro, I'm just gonna say one thing. You gotta stop borrowing your fucking little brother's fucking shorts and his fucking shoes. And definitely, fucking give him back his watch and shit. That shit's from Walmart, I already know. I fucking wanted the same one.
Come on, the lights, in front of the lights.
Yeah, give me the lights.
It's on.
It's voice activated, so when you're talking to
You're hired.
Yeah, you gotta talk into it.
Just not use that one.
I was gonna take it easy on him, but he's not gonna remember shit. He's high as a kite. Motherfucker smells like Willie Nelson fucked a skunk.
I remember when I had my first beer. Again. Well, as you guys heard, he sells Hot Wheels. And as you can see, he's very well off. He has braces. I fucking don't. My shits are all fucking crooked like British and shit, Columbia. But as you can see, he has a fucking fine set, and later on, those shit's gonna fucking look like dick-sucking teeth material. You know what I'm saying? Not that he wants to. I'm just saying, like, yeah.
The cars that I sell, the pre-owned, they're slightly used, unlike your wife.
No fighting.
I don't know what you're thinking when I said earlier that I was really serious about trading our wives and shit. I'm not saying I don't have respect for my wife, but hey, we don't have a good time, you know what I'm saying? So I told him, hey Jesse, how about you and I swap wives? And his answer was, what was it? Was it, yeah?
She doesn't clean.
Oh shit, yeah, she doesn't clean. So, neither does mine. But straight up, I look at him and I look at me and I'm like, God damn, I wish I looked as good as him and shit, like physically and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker looks like fucking Wakanda Forever type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker look like shit. I would squeeze that ass, you know what I'm saying? I'd be gay around this motherfucker any day and shit, just give you a grip.
My man Rel right here, he thinks going to Pound Town is gaining weight.
I just want to tell you one thing about skinny people right here in this fucking room, building, whatever. You're all sad. Yeah. Look around. You're all sad. The skinny people. Why? Because you have to keep up that physique. You have to keep up that look instead of just making it work for you, dog. You think I'm fucking worried about slanging dick and shit? I'm like, dude, when I'm fucking my wife, it looks like I'm fucking like a walrus is fucking a seal. You know what I'm saying? I get on that shit and just fucking nail that shit to the fucking floor, bro. And I'm telling you right now, we can do the whole threesome and shit, bro. I got you, bro. You look at that. Show that ass. I like that shit, yo. Somebody give him respect to this guy.
My man's comedy is so good, he actually inspired somebody that was in a wheelchair to walk. In the middle of his set, they got up, walked over, and pulled the fucking mic out of his hand.
I noticed one thing about our looks, and of course we're both very beautiful, right? I know we're like fucking majestic steeds and shit. But you get in the light and shit, you can see the hairline on where it's receding and where it's not growing anymore. And Jesse, I'm just telling you right now, dog, I got you on Rogaine, bro. It's all good. We're gonna make you look as handsome as me. If not as beautiful as me, but I don't know we can fucking touch that right now. But, you know, I look at you and I'm just like, God damn, sensitive. You must use some type of like Dove soap or some shit, because that's some sensitive. Let me see them hands, hold on. Yeah, no, let me see the hands. Let's hold hands, hold on. I I can tell you right now, this guy doesn't pick up hammers. Is that 5?
Feels like 20.
My man Rel. Something cool that he does, he fucks all his coworkers. Every day. The only weird thing is he works for his family business.
5 minutes.
Thank you. Who is this woman? I gotta get your number, your name, and everything, because we need more women like you. You know, Mayor, it's nice to see you again. The Powder Puff needs you, you know, Powder Puff girls. I look at you and I'm like, dude, you're fucking so beautiful, like your face. Like, do you fucking go get that shit done somewhere? Like, you're a fucking handsome man, dude. Look at the mirror. Alright, forget it. It's just me. Oh shit, we're done already? I thought we were done already. We're still talking about this one? Alright.
You're done, he's hot.
Oh, okay. Dude, do you fucking have your ears pierced? Oh shit. Okay, we can do this shit. Who the fuck are you?
Taking you off the fucking mic, apparently. Someone have more of a gay side to everybody. All right, guys, we're gonna check out the winners. Are you guys ready? Let's hear it up for Jesse Enriquez. For Mr. Rael Cordova. Oh. All right, so judges.
Jesse!
Alright, only the white people said that. You know that shit? Yeah.
They don't like black people.
Alright, guys, the winner, Mr. Jesse Enriquez! Alright! Oh, yeah, watch the watch. Alright.
Steven.
Mr. Jesse. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Let's give it up for the biker from the Village People. Alright, yeah. I'm telling you, man, that handlebar mustache is really gay as fuck. Alright, and let's give it up for Mr. Jesse Enriquez. Alright. So now the two winners from the two battles are gonna get at it. Are you guys ready? Alright.
5 jokes?
5 jokes?
We're doing 5 jokes.
What are we doing here, Mr. Molina? I'm not sure, to be honest. What are we doing? What are we doing?
5 jokes.
5 jokes each? 5 jokes each. Alright? You gonna start?
He goes first.
Oh, why does he go first? Just because you say so?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the balls. Look at the balls. No, you go first, fucker. Here you go. Alright, here you go.
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin. There you go.
Flip a coin.
No, I don't need to flip a coin. It's cool.
Flip a little bit. Flip a little bit.
Flip a little bit.
So did you know if you ask Jesse Enriquez what his favorite month of the year is, he'll tell you June. Because all the things he does to sell cars is okay during the month of June because he's got pride. Right, Jesse?
My man right here looks like Dr. Phil fucked that guy in Spider-Man that wanted pictures. And the baby was born during the cattle call parade.
So, if I wasn't funny, I might have to give him the mic and say he won. But Jesse's weak-ass fucking delivery? Come on, Dr. Phil? The only reason why you have braces is because you're the best car salesman at El Centro Motors. All those dicks come out your mouth, push those front teeth out like a buck-toothed fucking beaver.
So I'm gonna share a little something he told me in confidence. He recently confronted his dad about the sexual abuse. And his dad was like, "What? I never sexually abused you." And this man's like, "I know, why not? I'm not good enough for you?"
So, the fact that the judges let Jesse win tonight obviously means that you guys have never seen him before, because he did some weak-ass, low-rent, Jeff Foxworthy shit about you might be from the Valley. If he was really from the Valley, he'd be like Jorge fucking, however you say Foxworthy in Spanish. He tells the same jokes every fucking time, and he's not that funny. And I agree with Rail. He's wearing like fucking 12-year-old's clothes that he got from Clara's closet.
That was roasted on Clara.
I was at a pool party earlier in my defense. So my man right here, I'm kind of bummed. He was going to medical school, and he wasn't able to get his doctor's license because of one little indiscretion. He had sex with a patient, and it's fucked up because he was going to be a really good veterinarian.
Jesse only knows that because he was in medical school with me. And he got thrown out of medical school because when he was doing prostate checks, patients kept saying, "Why do I feel his two hands on my shoulders?"
My man right here thinks flattening the curve means laying down on his back and sucking in his panza.
Again, like always, fucking Jesse's wrong. Flattening the curve is watching me from behind. Straight down. Jesse, while I'm at it, Jesse's trying to rock the beard. Again, he looks like a 12-year-old trying to grow little pubic hairs on his face for the first time.
This is your last one.
5 minutes.
Take him down,
Throw it
Jesse.
out there. Throw it out there.
So my man right here just found out his wife was cheating on him, and it's fucked up the way he found out because her breath it tasted just like his best friend's dick.
First of all, that's what Listerine's for. Second of all, you're not supposed to say shit like that in public. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to have to now. Jesse thought it was a really good idea to be romantic and like sweet, because everyone should have their proposal be at like a special time. Jesse choked on stage for 5 minutes and then proposed to his fiancée. Here in this building. Of all the places to do that, really? Here? I would have let you come to my house and do it in my front yard. I got a nice house. My pickup? Brand new Ford pickup? Let you someone too.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
All right. Let's hear from Mr. Elmore. Let's hear from Mr. Jesse Enriquez. All right. Judges.
White, who do you want? The white guy?
What the fuck? Excuse me. You fucking math up like that?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The results for the judges. Are you ready? Who do you want to take home, Mike? Mr. Elmore?
I can't be racing this time. Jesse won.
Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for tonight's roast, Mr. Jesse Enriquez! All right! Good job.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah, now you're shaking hands and shit, right? Now you're like, oh, fuck your wife, what kind of shit?